Hi, welcome to inaugural interview session on Standards Education online magazine. I'm Yatin Trivedi, editor-in-chief of the Standards Education online magazine, and my guest today is Steve Mills. He is the president of IEEE Standards Association and past chair of Standards Education Committee, that's SEC. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here.
I appreciate you taking time to talk to us and help us with launching the online magazine.
Absolutely.
And we would like to talk to you about the standards education and importance of that. So perhaps we can start with, your background. You've been in the industry for over 30 years, and you are the senior architect at HP in the standards office. What motivates you about standards, and in particular about standards education?
Well, as you know, standards are important to industry, and that they serve as a vehicle through which we can deliver technology to the marketplace. And if you think about the role of the standards organization in the standard setting process, they support a process for the leading experts in the field of the particular technology that's being standardized to come together and collaborate in order to reach consensus on an output. And the result of that consensus process reflects a very valuable resource that is left in the care of the organization that has supplied the process for its creation. As caretakers of that resource, it is very important to us to do whatever we can to maximize the value of that resource. Standards education is one of the key vehicles through which we can work with engineers and practicing professionals across the globe to help them understand the significance of these standards and how to deploy them appropriately in their business.
Right. So often people get a bit confused about standards education and educational standards. Can you reflect on that a little bit?
So standards education is education about standards. It's providing the information and material necessary to help students, faculty, practicing professionals, etc., to understand what standards are, how to use standards, and how they relate to the products and markets that they are addressing.
Right. So you have a fairly broad target audience. Maybe you can tell us, who are some of these people and what are they looking for from the standards education?
So the audience for the Standards Education Committee is broad. It includes the university student, who we would like to see have a better understanding of standards when they exit the university and transition into the professional environment. It includes the faculty and staff of the university who need to incorporate education about standards into their coursework. It includes the practicing professional, both to help that individual understand the significance of standards in their work and to keep them current as standards evolve and their business and markets evolve. It also includes in industry other types of professionals, including marketing, business, and legal professionals, who all play a role in creating the value for the marketplace.
Right. So it's a fairly broad audience, and each of them are getting different kinds of perspective on standards through this education. In particular, if you look at the university students, why should they care about the standards education as part of their curriculum?
I think it's important for students to understand because it will play such a key role in their professional careers. As I mentioned, standards are an integral part of bringing technologies to the marketplace, and one would be hard-pressed to find a job in the profession of engineering where standards were not a significant component of that responsibility. So preparing the students to understand that significance while they're in university and giving them practical opportunities to apply this, the knowledge of standards, will go a long way to preparing them to be ready to enter the professional ranks with a solid foundation of how that one dimension of their jobs will impact them.
Very good. Thank you, Steve. That's quite insightful, and I appreciate your time to work with us and provide your comments. I'm sure we will be hearing more from you and the Standards Association in supporting the standards education activities to us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.